Hello, this is Shane Thomas from the Weekend Handicapper. We're going to analyze the 2016 Pacific Classic that's raced at Del Mar. So it's race 9. So let's get right into it. This is going to be a pretty exciting race, I think. You got some three big contenders in here: California Chrome, Dortmund, and Beholder. So let's look at this race a little bit further. Number 1, California Chrome. We all know he's got class. Came close to getting a triple crown. He's been working really well. Has some good workouts, and he's definitely a contender. So we all know that. It's pretty obvious. But will he get beat? Stay tuned. Opportunity. Now, you might have seen my other video about the other Bob Baffert angle. You might have heard about this angle before. That's the other Bob Baffert angle is basically when he enters 2, usually a heavy favorite, pretty logical horse, always bet the other horse because I don't know the stats on it, but it seems like it happens a lot. And it's usually at a better price. Could you use that angle, the other Bob Baffert angled horse opportunity in this race? Could be. But I don't know if there'd be enough pace for opportunity to close in on. So, but certainly you might want to use him underneath in your exotics, like your exactas and your trifectas. Number 3, War Story. I don't see it happening, not likely. Number 4, Hard Aces. It's competitive at today's distance, which is a mile in the 4th. It has won at Del Mar, but probably outclassed here, going against horses such as California Chrome and Beholder and Dortmund. Number 5, Win the Space. It's won at Del Mar before, but that was on turf. Today we're not racing on turf. So I'm not sure. I doubt it. I might probably pass on number 5. Number 6, I don't see either imperative. Just don't see it happening today. Number 7, now these next 2 horses. Here's where it gets pretty interesting. Number 7, Beholder. Got a good trainer, Richard Mandel. He's been doing really well here lately. Hall of Fame jockey, one of my favorite jockeys of all time, Gary Stevens. I love him. Not a bad actor, too, I might add. Beholder has won at today's distance and at Del Mar before, so in my book, that's always a plus. Horse for course kind of angle. Has some great figures, or good figures, let's say. That's pretty top of the line in today's race. So absolutely, a Beholder is a contender in this race. Number 8, Dortmund. Second off a layoff. Bob Baffert does pretty well. Second off layoff. Could be ready to fire. Last time he did race pretty good in my opinion off the layoff. Last time that he raced. Second time could be the time to get it done. Got a really good jockey trainer combination. Love Bejarano. Of course, Baffert is a wonderful Hall of Famer. It's won at Del Mar. I don't see nothing wrong here with Dortmund. He's got good figures as well. Check, check, check. Pretty much when I look at Dortmund. Number 9 is interesting. I think it's Dalmore. I apologize if it isn't. If Dalmore can hear me, I apologize to you. Won the last 2, but has taken a big task on by competing against these horses in a grade 1. Doubt if he could get it done, but might be a good long shot underneath to try to improve the prices if you're picking the logical horses here. So, who am I going to bet, or who do I think is going to win the 2016 Pacific Classic? What you've been hearing all the time, California Chrome, Dortmund, Beholder. I think it comes down to number 7 and number 8, which is Beholder and Dortmund, with Dortmund being my top pick. I think we might get, of those 3, you might get a better price on Dortmund. I think I'm going to gamble, that Dortmund's going to keep improving off that layoff, and he might just come up and beat both of the I shouldn't say buzz horses, but the one that's getting all the pub. You see Chrome versus Beholder, Beholder versus Chrome. Well, what about Dortmund? So if you're looking at it from a gambling, handicapping perspective, you usually don't go with the heavy favorites, even though you might think they're going to win. The bet might be on a horse such as Dortmund. So that's who I'm going to go with. Number 8, Dortmund. I see nothing but positives, but Beholder's not that far off in my opinion. You can go with either one of them, 7 or 8, and I think that's going to be your winners. Whether they pay that much, I don't know, but it might be enough to buy you a little something. But I think the value is probably going to be with Dortmund. Be less hyped than it is California Chrome and Beholder. But you can't go wrong, in my opinion, with number 7, Beholder, or number 8, Dortmund. And if you want some long shots, I look for number 2, Opportunity underneath, and number 9, Dalmore underneath, if you're going to try to juice up those vertical wagers. So good luck if you play today at the 2016 Pacific Classic at a beautiful racetrack, Del Mar. Should be a fun race for the fans. We got some good horses in this one. So good luck to you if you play. And all the best, smart wagering, and happy handicapping.